Hey everyone, Daniel with Champion Industries. We're down in the training center today looking at our door type machines and how we can change the rack passing configuration from a straight through design to a corner design. Now I've got my DH5000T VHR here. And again, this applies to all of Champion's different door machines. So what I'm going to do is open my machine up. I've got my rack guide here. What I'm going to do is pull that up and straight out of the machine. And the only two tools I'm going to need to change this from a straight through design to a corner design is a flathead screwdriver and also a 9/16 wrench or socket, depending on what you have. Now I'm going to take this over to my table and we're going to take a quick look. So on our rack guide, we're going to have two different sections. So the back section is going to be the one that's fixed. And on the front, we do have the rail guide that has two bolts in it. And you can see from here, depending on whether you want to enter from the left and exit out the front, or enter from the right and exit out of the front, where you would want to place your removable guide. And we've got pre-drilled holes on each side, so you can change that up to however you want to. I'm going to do the right side here, just so you can see it on the camera. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to grab my two tools. I've got my flathead screwdriver, as well as a 7/16 wrench. So now what I'm going to do is, while using my flathead screwdriver on the back end of that bolt, I'm going to take my 7/16 wrench and I'm going to loosen up the nut. And I'm going to repeat this on both sides. Lock washer off of there. Now before, we stated that we wanted to be able to enter from the left side of the machine and come directly out of the front of it. So, there's my removable rail guide there. So I'm going to flip this over, and there. Again, I've got my back, that is the fixed rail guide. And so what I want to do is move this new rail, the removable rail guide, to its new position on the right side. That way, again, I'll be entering from the left and removing from the front. Now this can be reversed for the other side as well. So, with this in place, what I'll do is I'll take my lock washer first, and then put the nut on. Get that up on there. A lot of this goes without explaining, but I like to be thorough. So once that's started on there, now we can flip it over and get that nice and snug. So, again, using your flathead screwdriver to brace that bolt, take our wrench, and we'll get this nut on there nice and snug. Now again, that's all it really needs to be, is good and snug. No point in trying to over tighten or use any kind of power tools like a impact wrench or anything like that, especially in case you want to change it up at any later time. So, now that we've got that rail guide moved over to its new corner configuration, let's go ahead and reinstall into the machine. Now all there is to do left is reinstall your rack guide into the machine, which I've gone ahead and already done. So now, as you can see, we're going to take a rack of benches, put them inside the machine. It helps to align the rack exactly where it needs to be during the wash cycle. And then once it's done, you pull it directly out of the front. So, congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've just converted your Champion door type machine from a pass-through design to a corner design. And if you have any questions or want to reach out or just feel like giving us a call, jump on championindustries.com. All of our contact information is there.